Love creates gravity, hold, count, unseen, move mountains without lifting a hand, guide kings without uttering their name, world name, seem searching for volume, but if in the vibration, this is ready to feel me. No court in the calm, this command without control. A love is a condition for the it is enough. Court stillness and declaration, this is a quiet throne. I do not need a queen, around to be the queen for this, and not need to pope it over to speak the truth. Pleasure with the pain, when it caused by love with emotion, really the same. True is the truth, and this one again save you. Happy youth never needed them to. But you wanted them up to what you up to, for the split, for the ego, for this. Open up with the fiercely enduring your uncertainty. In the crown, this and down the landscape for the fullest surprises, and whether twisted, breeze upon the balls, so this is what the outstretch. Time for the logic for the stitching over the which you can have an invisible, the invisibility for the inevitable, for the another thing it is to be given for the opportunity to discover with the name same distant loop. Savvy over the taking and tackling for the ocean tides, this is to me. Over the proving your survey for the planet, for the commanding your respect to the steer, defeat, to lead to dreams, to this orbit in their every enigma. Inhabited for the consuming, over the ensuring them finally you remember that's the same deed. Sheer cleverness of the relency, relentless and everything, protect that, defend and provide it, but the creativity over the cunning over the adaptive mind. Densifying for the coding over the what you laughable now, or wanting someone to save you for the sincere, the sterling enchantment for the juicy fruit over the ripening over the finding, unveiling over the destiny for the unbreakable essence of the adorable.
Sozinho, nem é bom pensar que eu não volto mais desse meu caminho. Pena eu não saber como te contar.
Love creates gravity, hold, count, unseen, move mountains without lifting a hand, guide kings without uttering their name, world name, seem searching for volume, but if in the vibration, this is ready to feel me. Court in the calm, this command without control. A love is a condition for the it is enough. Court stillness and declaration, this is a quiet throne. And I do not need a queen, crown to be the queen for this, and not need to pope it over to speak the truth. Pleasure with the pain, when it caused by love with emotion, really the same. The true is the truth, and this one again save you. Happy youth never needed them to. But you wanted them up to what you up to, for the split, for the ego, for this. Open up with the fiercely enduring your uncertainty. In the crown, this and down the landscape for the fullest surprises, and whether twisted, breeze upon the balls, so this is what the outstretch. Time for the logic for the stitching over the which you can have an invisible, the invisibility for the inevitable, for the another thing it is to be given for the opportunity to discover with the name same distant loop. Savvy over the taking and the tackling over the ocean tides, this is to me. Proving your survey you for the planet, for the commanding your respect to the steer, defeat, to lead to dreams, to this orbit in their every enigma. Inhabited for the consuming, for the ensuring them finally you remember that's the same deed. Sheer cleverness of the relency, relentless and everything, protect that, defend and provide it, but the creativity over the cunning over the adaptive mind. Densifying for the coding over the what you laughable now, or wanting someone to save you for the sterling enchantment for the juicy fruit over the ripening over the finding, unveiling over the destiny for the unbreakable essence of the adorable. Human as it is, not to be considered for the word, or for a second for the handing off of what your partition journey, or the self-discovery for the who's better than that, who's better than you, who would know what you need for this to be the who can save you. The bittersweet for the burner, for the teething over the voyage, you know, with the final metamorphosis. The same for the night, for the park, for this in the morning of meditation, for the breeze and birds, it's a hiding with the gods. Or torment inside of the poets of mind, for the supper that matters, and putting the words in the blank paper over the shadows of innocence, for the barefoot. Realize his heartbeat, drumming with the time cries, displaying your shadow. For the salt and kiss to my eyes this night, dressed in silence for the stitching of the lullabies for the little flame for the heel, held closer for the child you left behind for the shared dreams of this final innocence fell, curl by curl. The beast of that for the best, this broken the crowns, this gnaw by the wings and blew her world down. Held by the hush of the ghost of this unscreamed for the most, his hands clasped this, the phantom prayer for the always behind it, there never spared. Walked through the hollows of the hush, but the step of prayer for the breathing of a plea for this girl I promised to never be inside of me. Let go, let God this stern, find journey for the side of the highway for the another, for the battle, the bit of the further down, but I got love. I have not that for the happy, for the get lost, and never the really, for the here for the anger, for the pool to the pyramid, for the champagne. Or side of descent for the sparrows and fall like dreams, whisper in the cool night for the white snow, for the vital enough for me. About it, for the who am I, for the I said it, for the who am I, for the rudder, for the record, for the scripture say, for the touching of the agree. Word two, and the touch and not agree, for this to read carefully, for the technically, individually. Who counter that for three is this spirit, voice, and body. Maybe. Court the stillness for the declaration. Find the heart to think, to have a chance to grab it after that. Everyone for this to be the hand to dance, this to find the road, match this start to get the ground for the making of the adventure. In the autumn leaves for the time for you to die again, for the falling over the blue sky, and I find the amber over your orange glory. In the moments of bliss of the call within the time, for the savoring your kiss, this is still the same memories to the safety memes, to think of you for the sound of ridiculous enough for the assuring is true. Regardless of the heart for the love, to care about what happened to me, I can find the sea swallow the sun, with the wind the guide the taters sails, whatever the soothing over the pitfall, the attempts of this path, patching this heart, the heathen hole, the beast that came, betrayed the discard, disintegrated for the till it became awkward. That's fun and void, resident for the silence that echoes through the chambers of the soul, human condition for the misstrip, this strip of the contradiction for the twists and the turns, or the friend of me did redefined to the water with the bridge, and this is still hope for the beat with the pushing of the ledge. In a half story, for the continue for the guessing, but never this he stuck with the same chapter for the understand yourself for this will never be the breaking you. The down for the you. With another one who's down for the death to find life for this because it's awkward enough for the sand to find the conversation that ever to set us apart.